Hey, welcome back to the channel, and today I have probably one of the coolest softwares that I've seen in a very long time, and this is going to be immensely powerful and useful if you are looking for the absolute most automated way to make money online. Now, I've talked about making money online in the past on my YouTube channel. One of the top ways to do so is having a YouTube channel making videos. The other one is having an affiliate-based website. Now, the problem with that, of course, is most of the money that is made online on a website is through product reviews, and product reviews are notoriously painful to actually write reviews and to source all the content, the images, and so forth. I have made a couple of videos on how to do this manually, but this product just came out literally today at about 8 a.m. Pacific time. It does the entire thing for you. It is unbelievably amazing through the power of AI, and I'm going to show you how it works. Here is the website, before I dive into the specifics, that I made just to basically test out the product. I've only been doing this for a couple of weeks, and essentially what it is a site that I kind of repurposed to create best products online. And you can see as you scroll through here, it is just a ton of different posts of reviews of products. And it's very plain, not much going on this site. Just used a basic theme, iconic. And when I've been posting, I went ahead and tracked the data, and this is essentially what it looked like. So you could see how the site was up somewhere around 626. I was just tinkering with it just for demos for the YouTube channel, but I really started posting with the tool around the 10th. So it's only been about 14 days. So you could see that once I started posting that, look at the impressions. Impressions went from 0 to essentially 513 and then peaked at 712 before it started leveling back off again. This is incredible for a brand new website, no links, nothing. I have not added anything to this site that I've shown on my other website, Java Finder. So this is purely just creating these posts with this new software. So it is very capable of getting a lot of impressions, of course a click here or there, but that will build over time. But this is pretty amazing progress for 2 weeks. So let me dive in and show you what the software actually is. So a new software here is called aiwisemind. So this tool was created by Chris Derenberger, and the idea is to automate completely the process of creating an affiliate website. Now again, those of you who've kind of gone throughout this process before know that there are a lot of different ways that you can create posts and so forth, but the challenge is the time consumption. And we've all been trying to automate things as quickly as possible, and he has created the solution for it. So I'm going to walk you through what it actually does. So I'm going to jump over here. All right, so let's take a look at the dashboard here. We have a couple of different options. Now, before we dive into campaigns, I want to show you something. What you can do is actually connect websites that you already have. So there's a little bit of confusion sometimes that people say, well, how does this actually work? Well, you can create a new site through the help of aiwisemind, or you can connect a site that you already have. So two different things here. One, I've actually been able to create new affiliate websites with aiwisemind from scratch, but I've also been able to connect websites that already are doing well, have authority, and so forth, and I create review posts for those sites. So it doesn't have to be a review site only that you're building. You can use the software in order to create those review sites. Okay, so, or review post, should I say. So what you can do is you could do something called a site wizard. So I haven't done this yet here, but what you do is you select new site setup, and then what you can do here is actually go through, you can select the site that you have inputted into the software. You can create a title, and what you can do is create the site tagline. These are all things that you would do when you start a brand new WordPress website. You could put your site description in there, and then this is the cool part. All that stuff that takes time and energy to do, you can automate here very quickly. You can do cleanup by removing default stuff in there, like default plugins like Hello Dolly and Akismet. you can create pages, which you need for a website, terms of use, disclosure pages, etc. And what it will do, it will use the site description with AI, and it will actually generate some mock content for those pages. You can install basic plugins that you usually need. So you could do Embed Plus for YouTube, Sitekit by Google, Easy Table of Contents, etc. All the plugins that we would normally use for an affiliate website. You could also generate an author bio, which is very cool. It will create an author for you, and it will generate that bio with site description. Now, the other thing, of course, is with settings, you can create friendly permalink structures and an amount of categories to create. This is an immense time saver because it's boring, of course, anybody who's had to create many affiliate websites to have to manually go through and create all of this, and this software will do it for you. Now, you also have groups of sites that once you create them, you can group them all together, and that way you can post reviews to multiple site groups if you wanted to, especially if you're running a very high volume model. Now, some of the other things that we want to know about here are settings. You will connect with your OpenAI API key. This is very similar to a lot of other products where you're going to be using OpenAI to generate content and to do operations. So you will be paying a little bit for something like, for example, most of us are using GPT Turbo. So it's very cheap, a few pennies per post, but that is essentially the gas, so to speak, to fuel the car, which is aiwisemind. It's very cheap. It's not something you should really concern yourself with, but it is important to know that you do need to use your OpenAI key to do this. There is YouTube settings, so you will pull in videos with your YouTube API key, and of course your Amazon API, which will become available very soon, and your affiliate ID, which you will stick in there. You can additionally use Pixabay to pull in images as well, which is very valuable because we want to have images here. So let's go through some of the content and the campaigns, and I want to show you how this actually works. So you'll see that I have a number of campaigns in here, but let's just go ahead and start a new campaign. Now, we have a couple of different things that we can do. We can actually post informational posts. Now, when you're doing an affiliate website, you don't only want to post reviews, because if all you do is product reviews, then Google is not going to like that. You're going to need to have some type of support for those products to show you have some degree of authority. So you can write informational posts, and some of the things that we can do here is put in keywords or URLs. Now, essentially what this is going to do is it's going to help the AI provide some background so it can create the content for that post. Okay? You can use the keywords as the title. So essentially that will have SEO optimized benefits here. You can put some context about the content. For example, if you're writing about a product or you want to include some products, you stick that in there. So this is very, very powerful to make your informational posts even more specific to build content authority. You can dump your affiliate links in here as well, and take a look at these anchors. So you can link buttons. So it will automatically put in buttons throughout the post so that, for example, if I go to this one, you can see as we scroll down here, we see this big button that says check price rather than it just being a text-based link. So that is going to improve our chances of getting click-throughs. Now, of course, we could configure a number of other things. We could say what we want those buttons to say. We can change the button colors. You could also upload your own button, which is just unbelievable that Chris has thought virtually of everything here. So embeds, we can pull in video embeds and images that are related to the keyword, and we can choose what sources we want those images from. Here we have a couple of options. You can pull them from the URL when it's available, stock images from Pixabay. You can use DALL-E AI generated images or Google search images. And again, it does tell you here, you've got to be cautious with copyright. So here we can add the image copyright disclosure, so which is pretty awesome. So when you customize your content here, these are things that are familiar. If you're using Zimrite or any of the others, you can choose what model you're using. You can use GPT-4, you can use 3.5 Turbo, which is recommended, and we have other options here. We have a lot of different languages that are supported, and you can change your point of view here as well, and the tone of voice. We have a number of different options here, and we can also select the content length for how long you want it to be. Now down here we can generate the number of posts, how often you want them, and whether or not you want to publish them on a schedule or immediately, and you can of course customize the title manually. Now when we distribute things, again, this is where the magic happens, where it becomes automatic. We can select the site that we want, and we can also state whether we want it automatically published, pending, or a draft. So if you don't want to publish everything at one time, you want to drip it out, or you just want to publish a lot of posts all at once so that you can put them into draft mode and manually edit them, you can do that as well. Down at the bottom, we can generate automatically the featured image, generate the tags, we can generate the category automatically, or if you drop out of that, it will give the option to actually select what category you want the post to go under. And here is a cool part. You can add internal links automatically. Now, the downside to this is it does use GPT-4, which is very expensive to do this, and that's because it takes a lot of gas or juice, so to speak, for GPT-4 to go in and analyze your content and suggest those internal links, but it is available. Okay, so a lot of different cool things that we can do with this. You can also, as we go back up here, some of you are interested in using Amazon products. We can actually do a single product review, or we can do multiple products and do a roundup. Now from there, we can stick in everything that we want. We can go into Amazon and we can actually choose something. Let's say that we're going to choose this thing, this foam roller, and I can actually grab that URL just like this. And then what I can do is I can go in here and stick that URL in. If I have a page with a bunch of different products like this, I can actually put the category page on here, and it will pull any number of posts that I want automatically. I could put my affiliate ID in there. You could also override those Amazon links with whatever links you want. And again, we get all the same options down here, and then we can drip feed these things out as we want to. So you could also pull a product review from any other website. So if you're an affiliate for anything else, ClickBank, Share a Sale, anything like that that has an individual page with product information, you could do the exact same thing and then drop your affiliate links in here and create your reviews. So this is insanely powerful. So as we go through here again, just to take a look at the website, this is a perfect example of the types of reviews that this will create. It reads really well. Some of the paragraphs are a bit long, so of course you could go back in there and clean it up over time as you see which ones are ranking. But you could see that it pulls in the images and also labels them there, big, huge button. And of course, all these wonderful sections. If it has a related video, it will pull that in. And we can get some tables here with product specifications and information, pros and cons, FAQs, and a conclusion. I mean, it really doesn't get any easier than this. So when we go to the pricing, a lot of you are going to be interested in that as well. There are a number of different options for this. There is a base, an essentials, a standard, and then there are 3 higher levels. This all has to do with your ability to create a certain amount of articles per month and also what you have access to. So at the lower level here at $12, you are not able to connect unlimited websites, and you can't do Amazon product reviews because those are more expensive to create. Okay, or automation. So once you step up to the monthly $37, which is the essentials, you can do up to 100 articles a month and you get access to all of these features. Now, one of the things that I'm going to remind you of is that as you start going with this, you're going to quickly find how many of these you can create. I had somewhere, I think in the initial was about 500 a month, and I burned through that very quickly. So I was able to get a lot of posts up and rolling, and I could easily double that amount. So definitely I recommend the professional level at $197 if you're really looking to do this and to get out some affiliate websites and make some money online. That will give you up to 1,250 articles a month, access to all of the features, and you'll have a lot of volume out there for a website or two that I would highly recommend that you focus on, clean it up, get it ranking, and get it profiting. So as always, I'm going to include a link to this awesome software with a special bonus attached. So be sure to check the link below this video. Get started with aiwisemind and start making money online. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, And of course, hit that notification bell so that you get notified anytime these awesome new softwares come out. And I'll give you the lowdown and show you how they're working. Thanks for watching.